welcome to episode 22 of the Football Manager Creator Showcase. I am the Custard Prophet. Great to have you back. So if you are new to this is a place where we basically give an opportunity for creators, big and small, who make Football Manager content on either YouTube or Twitch or anywhere else really, to have a chat about what they do, why they do it, future plans, all that sort of stuff. Get to talk about their channel and what they do, which is a sort of an alternate platform for them to do this beyond their own channels. So if that sounds like fun, stick around. If not, stick around anywhere, why don't you? We have two fantastic creators for you. We have FM Pino and Sweet Left Foot. So FM Pino I've been aware of for a fair amount of time. He's been around the Football Manager creator scene for sort of coming on, I think he says 8 months. I'll agree with him. He says I apparently know. I'm not sure I do. I think he'll know better than I do. But he's someone I've been meaning to watch quite a bit of, and actually having done this, I've been completely hooked in. He is a really funny guy. I really enjoyed doing his bit. It was really quite cool looking through his stuff. Massively suggest you go over and give him a go. And Sweet Left Foot, he is fairly new to the Football Manager creator scene. In fact, very new. He asked me not so long ago for some tips on, or just to have a look at his channel and just give him some advice on how he could make things a little bit better, which I did. I looked at it and it was there's not much I could say. It was really very, very good. He's a smaller creator, but he's doing things really well. I think both of these guys definitely deserve a watch. Let's go and see what they've got to say.
Hello, I'm Matt, otherwise known as FM Pino, and I am from Wigan, also a Wigan supporter. Before we get into the rest of the questions about myself, I just wanted to say a big thank you to Custard Prophet for inviting me onto the showcase. It's a great platform and opportunity for small FM creators like myself to kind of just hopefully show others my channel and what I'm about. And yeah, I just think it's a great thing in the community. And big up to Custard Prophet. So my channel is fairly new, I'd say. I can't remember when I started, maybe about 8 months ago or something. I'm sure Custard Prophet will have the answer to that. But it's mainly FM. Well, currently all FM. That could change in the future. But do a Journeyman save and the odd career save. I've done a Wigan and I've had a little venture into the MLS with Inter Miami. But yeah, mainly Journeyman saves is what I enjoy, and other sort of playthroughs like that. But not really into the experiment side of FM, so won't really be doing much of that on the channel, I don't think.
Anything can happen in a cup final. Just ask us Wigan fans. Go on, Chuck. Oh, big beautiful bastard. Keep that in. Oh, he has done. And Chuck! Oh, the Chuck. Chuckles with the goal. I love him.
My current Football Manager series is a Journeyman save. Obviously, if you are watching this and you follow Football Manager or play yourself, Journeyman save is where you start unemployed and have 0 coaching badges, the lowest playing experience of Sunday League footballer, and your aim is basically just to work your way up from that. Obviously, they're the sort of challenge I like to sort of play through myself, difficult ones, because it takes you to different leagues, different countries, different challenges. And I think that's what Football Manager is about for me, really. Just experience, the new and different, really. But yeah, I'm only 4 years maybe into that save. And we've already been to Sweden, been to Malaysia, Slovakia, and currently, still to be revealed, I've got a new job in a new country. So it's a good time to start watching that series if you're interested in Journeyman saves, because it's quite an interesting club, not in one of the big leagues, so still sticking to the bit of the weird and wonderful. And I think it's a good time to jump on board and have a look at that save.
Brandau picking up in that little area. What can he do from here? Oh, he's going for it. Oh, what a finish. Massive daisy cutter.
Future plans for the channel. Going to continue making Football Manager content. We'll do probably a Journeyman every year, try and fit a few club ones around that. I would like to maybe bring some other games involved into the channel. Whether I have time to do that, I'm not sure. Football Manager is going to be the main focus. It might be odd episodes here and then of something a little bit different, still yet to be decided. Eventually, I'd also like to go into streaming. I know that's the hip thing to do at the moment, but I think it would suit my kind of creator style doing streaming. I just think it's something I'd enjoy and it's a new challenge. So maybe we'll see that in the near future. I've always talked Football Manager with my mates, the current team you're with, whether you're doing well, if you're doing badly, transfers, whether this person's a good person to buy for the team, whether this club's a good club to go to get promoted and go on and win leagues. I've always been interested in that sort of side of Football Manager, sharing the experience and obviously hearing others' experiences with the game as well. So I thought if I could potentially make content which I can share these sort of experiences with to a wider audience and they can share theirs back to me. I like to kind of talk Football Manager and, anyone watching, I love when they make comments about my current save and what I can do or what they're enjoying, whether I should buy this player, who I should do. It's just very interesting to me, that side of Football Manager. But what inspired me really to start, going for it and making the videos was probably Loki Doki. He's obviously a well-known Football Manager creator, absolutely hilarious. And just seeing him do it, I just thought, you know what, he looks like he has a great time and I want to have a great time as well. So I went for it and yeah, I've enjoyed it since the very first day I started. Obviously, fitting in with work can be difficult at times, but it's, enjoy Football Manager and I enjoy people who watch it and people who comment on my videos, and it's nice to share those experiences. There are loads of good Football Manager content creators at the moment, and everyone in the community is so sound and just really good people. I try and watch quite a few different people. Obviously, I could go through and name a lot, but sorry if I miss any out. But the ones which I am enjoying currently at the moment, I'd say, is Dodgy Gamers Andorra save. That is a save where he's managing the club side Andorra and the national side Andorra. So nice little two-way challenge. I love got the underdog story of managing like a lower national team Andorra, but also you've then got him trying to rise through the ranks of the Spanish divisions with the Andorran club side. So yeah, that's an interesting save to me. I love challenges like that. So that's definitely a good one to watch. The other one is also FM Lama, who is, I think he might have featured a few weeks ago on the showcase. I can't remember when it was, but he was definitely on. And he's just a top bloke. He's quite new, but already absolutely smashing it. He's got 2 good saves at the moment as well. Really funny, really clean, and just all round good guys come into the community and been a top guy. So yeah, definitely go check those 2 out because both of them are tremendous content creators.
And I'm going to make it tradition now in the Journeyman for if I can pour and talk. If ever we win a trophy or a league title, from now on, I'm going to down a pint of beer. And we're starting with a Stella today. There we go. Nice pinto. Been a while since I've done this. Probably how many weeks we've been on lockdown? Yeah, that's probably that long. But here we go.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Whew.
Hello, my name is Mike, otherwise known as Sweet Left Foot. I'm originally from the London borough of Hillingdon, but right now I'm living over in Alicante, Spain. So in regards to the channel and the channel name, I am actually left-footed, and during my playing days, both at school and for youth teams, people always used to pick up on the fact that I was left-footed. I don't know if that's because there's not many left-footers about, or there's not as many left-footers as right-footers, but it was something that people fixated on. And it was a compliment that I used to get, like, oh, he's got a sweet left foot. I used to get it a lot, and it sort of kind of stuck. So when I was thinking of a YouTube name, I thought back and I thought about Sweet Left Foot, and it just sort of kind of worked. So we just went with it. I thought the name was perfect for myself, perfect for the channel, and hopefully people can relate Sweet Left Foot to football, which is the idea of the whole channel in general. In terms of content on the channel, we kicked off with an England at Euro 2020 mini-series, just to give people sort of an insight about me, what I look like, what I sound like, how I play the game, how I like to enjoy Football Manager, and how I like to engage with the audience as well. Also, I'm hoping that the Euro 2020 mini-series sort of filled a void that we've all missed this summer due to what's been going on, and hopefully it made people happy. The series actually went on longer than I thought it would, so if you haven't seen it, please go and check it out. It was a lot of fun. It was good fun to record, and it's made me more open to doing international saves in the future. As the channel continues to grow, I'd like to broaden out and do some different things. Experiments are something that I'm really interested in. Football Manager is one of the only games I feel you can mess around with the editor and have fun with experiments and not actually have to play through the actual game to see what happens. You can holiday or advance through just to see how your certain experiment has played out, which I think is really nice. I'm very open to suggestions as well. So if anyone has ideas for potential experiments that they'd like to see, or just how they'd like to see something in the world of football play out, if this was to happen or if that was to happen, please do let me know, because I'm very open to suggestions and I'm happy to do so. When Football Manager 21 is released, I'm going to have team previews of all the Premier League clubs and any other clubs that people might want to see a team preview of or that's recommended or suggested. Like I said, I'm more than happy to do that as well. So if there's any you'd like to see, again, please don't hesitate to let me know. I'd also like to produce some Wonder Kid profiles on Football Manager 21, because let's face it, everyone loves a Wonder Kid. Everyone loves a Wonder Kid on Football Manager. And I feel like it's something that people like to see. They like to see how they develop. So I'd like to focus, especially when it comes to FM21, on certain Wonder Kids, do some profiles, maybe some experiments, see where they end up, see how good they can really be. As well as all of that, the thing that's going to be most featured on the channel are just general Let's Play series for an attacking free kick. Maybe it's because I'm unbalanced, but I don't want to start too gung-ho and have to chase the game, similar to how we did against Scotland. I'd rather not go 1-0 down all the time. Sancho here on the right, though, one-on-one with his defender. That's where we want him. He's in the box. Jadon Sancho. It's gone in somehow. I mean, the defending, again, is horrific. Henderson played a ball to Sancho on the right. He was one-on-one with his defender. That's where we want him. And he cut inside, and he looks across it. And so the first official club series on the channel kicks off tonight. It kicks off tonight at 7 p.m. and it's going to be released every weeknight, Monday to Friday at 7 p.m. UK time. And we are catching a flight. We're heading across Europe to Germany. We are going into the third Liga, the third division in Germany, to manage TSV 1860 München. I'm very excited about managing in the third division of Germany. I've never done it before. I've rarely managed in Germany. I've done my research about the club, the history, and it feels like there's a lot to be done there. There's a big job on my hands. Recently, they haven't had much success. They haven't really done well financially, but we're going there to change that. That's why we're involved in 1860 München. We're going to change the club's fortunes, going to change the club's finances, change the club's history, hopefully make ourselves a big part of that history as well. And we're going to look to become a real force in Germany. And of course, we have that massive derby with Bayern München as well, which it might take a while to get there, considering the finances of 1860 München and the difference in the leagues. But we will get there and we will dominate. They also have 3 of the nicest kits I've ever seen on any Football Manager. Generally, go and check out 1860 München's kits. You might not like it, but I think they're amazing. And nice kits they're always a bonus to play in a nice kit in nice colours. But yes, that starts tonight at 7 p.m. Episode 1 will be an introduction to the squad, introduction to the club, and sort of give you a chance to see what we're working with and what a big task we have on our hands. But yes, tonight, 7 p.m, youtube.com/sweetleftfoot. I'm very excited to share this journey with all of you. In regards to future plans for the channel, as said previously, I'd like to start having some experiments, some team previews, some Wonder Kid profiles, and continue the general Let's Play series as well. The platform Sweet Left Foot in general, I'd love it to continue to grow, I'd love it to continue to rise, and I'm pretty sure as we do so, I'll think of more ways to interact with the community and interact with the audience and feature some different type of content on the channel. One thing I would love to do is continue to be involved with the FM community, whether it's on social media or having people featured on the channel. I think that's a really cool to sort of build each other up and help each other as we progress. Drafts, I think as well, are really cool because it allows you to interact with other creators, get to know other creators and have a lot of fun. It's a different aspect of the game. So that's something I'm looking forward to in the very near future. At some point in my YouTube series, I'd love to do more podcast style episodes, so where there's sort of less editing and you can sort of see how I play the game from one match to the next or over a course of a few matches. And one thing I'd really like to do is to get fans and potential players or people who work at the club I'm managing involved as well. So potentially have an episode where a fan of the club I'm managing or someone who works at the club I'm managing can be featured. Or for example, if we're doing a Wonder Kid profile or a team preview, we can get the actual... It's a long shot, but we could try and get the Wonder Kid speaking about their own profile as well and getting their opinion of where they might end up. And in regards to team previews, maybe getting a staff member from that club or a big fan of that club on the channel as well, on the team preview episode, to give us their thoughts about the club in general and what they think they can do for this current season. I understand this might be a little bit of a stretch at the moment, considering we've only just started, but I'd like to think big and who knows where it could go. Chilwell down the left. If we can get a goal... Oh, the scenes. Mason Mount. Can he do something with it? Back to Henderson. I mean, Kyle Walker, there's space on the right. He's picked him out. Walker for Sterling! Raheem Sterling has scored for England with 20 minutes to go. I'm going to take some credit, so I put him on attacking. Might not have had anything to do with it, but who cares? Mason Mount found Jordan Henderson. Kyle Walker made a run down the right-hand side. Henderson picked him out with a lovely ball. And Sterling, the first time half volley into the near post. So what made me start making Football Manager content? Well, I played the game consistently for as long as I can remember. I know at my house there's about 20 or 21 just Football Manager or Championship Manager cases just sitting there stacked up on one another. It was always an idea to create FM content. I just never really saw it through before until now. I thought, let's just go for it. I like to feel I have a good camera presence. I'm entertaining. I've got a good voice. And I feel like I engage with lots of people, especially in the FM community as well. A few friends were talking to me about potential content creation for other games or having other YouTube channels, and it sort of just made me think, what if I wanted to content create or have a YouTube channel based around Football Manager? So I just started to jot down some ideas, and it literally just snowballed from there. It picked up speed really quickly. It happened very quick, but I'm very happy it did because I don't think it would have grown so much if we didn't do it so quick. Not only myself, but family members and friends have played Football Manager, and I watched them play when I was younger, and they've sort of played the game as we've got older as well. So I felt it was only right to start making Football Manager content. It's the one game that I really enjoy. If there was a choice, I had one game left to play for the rest of my life, this would be it. So it was a no-brainer for me. So whose Football Manager content do I enjoy watching? There's a lot of YouTubers and streamers that I've been watching, all of which have had an influence on me in one way or another in starting the Sweet Left Foot platform. Again, it's a testament to how nice and how great this Football Manager community is, that everyone is willing to help out one another. Everyone wants to see each other succeed, and it's not like a pecking order where someone's at the top looking down on everyone else and everyone's trying to fight to be at the top. Obviously, it would be nice, but everyone's so nice, so welcoming, so generous, so it feels right. The first few YouTube content creators for Football Manager I began to watch were Dr. Benji and Second Yellow Card, and I've given a lot of time to those guys over my life, watching their content, watching their series on YouTube and their streams on Twitch. But I'm not complaining at all. They continue to make good series, they continue to make good content, and they continue to build the FM community, which is what it's all about. More recently, FM Dupe has a really good new series out on YouTube where he's doing things a little bit differently. He's going into a lot of detail about how he plays the game, which I think is really good for people that are just starting new to Football Manager to sort of learn about the game a little bit more from someone who has a large following. And again, it's nice for more experienced Football Manager players like myself to see how other experienced football managers play the game. But more recently, I've had a lot of time to be able to watch content creators that potentially might not have as big of a following just yet as those guys. Josh Peach, Andrew Wetty, otherwise known as Jeter7256, Footy Manager TV, Aberan. They're all people that are creating really good either YouTube content or Twitch saves, but either way, they're putting Football Manager content out there, which is really engaging, really exciting to watch. I think a few of the guys mentioned as well have started fairly recently. So again, it's really nice to be able to support and enjoy other content creators who I feel might be in a similar position to myself at the moment. I just want to say a huge thanks to Custard Profit for having me on the Creator Showcase. I think this whole concept is a fantastic idea. It allows smaller YouTubers like myself to have a wider audience and hopefully be recognised and noticed a little bit more, especially within the FM community. And I'm hoping that it really helps the channel to grow as well. We've got some really exciting stuff coming out. Like I said, the 1860 München save begins tonight. I'd love to see as many of you there as possible. I think that's going to be a really good journey that I can't wait to share with you all. If you haven't seen the England mini-series at Euro 2020, please go back and watch it. That is also no bias whatsoever, but I think that was really good fun. It was great to record. International series are quite rare, so it was fun to do something a bit different. And again, a massive thanks to Custard Profit for having me on. And he was nice enough to check out my channel when it first started and gave me some really constructive feedback and some advice and some praise as well, which was amazing to hear from someone who's been involved with Football Manager for so long. So again, I can't thank you enough, Custard Profit. Take care. Enjoy the series. I can't wait to see you there. Have fun. Goodbye.
There for an attacking free kick. Maybe it's because I'm unbalanced, but I don't want to start too gung-ho and have to chase the game, similar to how we did against Scotland. I'd rather not go 1-0 down all the time. Sancho here on the right, though. One-on-one with his defender. That's where we want him. He's in the box. Jadon Sancho. Oh, it's gone in somehow. I mean, the defending, again, is horrific. Henderson played a ball to Sancho on the right. He was one-on-one with his defender. That's where we want him. And he cut inside, and he looks across it. And...
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, impressive Pinto work there from FM Pino. Very, very good stuff. As I said, I really enjoyed putting this episode together. It's been a lot of fun. All their details are down in the description below, so make sure you go and check them out. If you enjoyed what you've seen, go over to their channels, drop them a subscribe, watch their stuff, interact on their channels, come back here and let us know what's good, what's not so good. That's always nice. If you've enjoyed this video, it would be hugely appreciative if you could drop a like on the video to get it seen. And if you want to see more of this stuff, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We do a lot of this every couple of weeks. But that's enough from me, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks' time where we have a couple more creators lined up for you. Thank you very much. Goodbye.